The case of Truong My Lan, the Vietnamese property tycoon, has captivated the attention of the nation and the world, culminating in a significant verdict that underscores the severity of corruption and its ramifications. Truong's sentencing to death, along with the intricate details of the corruption scheme, the scale of damages, and the subsequent fallout, paints a complex picture of white-collar crime and its consequences. Truong My Lan, chairwoman of the major developer Thinh Phat, faced a comprehensive trial resulting in her ultimate conviction and the delivery of the death penalty on April 11. This sentencing comes as a response to her involvement in one of the largest corruption cases in history, with an estimated $27 billion in damages inflicted over a decade-long period. Truong was found guilty of orchestrating a scheme to siphon funds from Saigon Commercial Bank, SCB, severely eroding public trust in the leadership of the Communist Party and the state. Truong, along with her husband, Nap-kee, allegedly utilized the ill-gotten funds to establish a sprawling property empire spanning Vietnam, Hong Kong, and Singapore. The indictment outlined a myriad of charges against Truong and her associates, including embezzlement, violations of banking regulations, dereliction of duty, abuse of power, bribery, and misappropriation of assets. The scheme involved the fabrication of false loan documents, manipulation of bank operations, establishment of shell companies, and collusion with government officials to cover their tracks. The corruption scandal transcended national borders, with assets linked to Truong and her associates rapidly being divested both domestically and internationally. Entities controlled by the family sold properties in Hong Kong and Singapore at significant discounts, incurring substantial losses compared to their acquisition prices. Additionally, the intricate web of connections between companies and individuals involved in the scheme further underscores the complexity of the case. Viva Land, reportedly affiliated with Truong's Thinh Phat group, emerged as a key player in the scandal. The company's involvement in real estate ventures in Vietnam, Hong Kong, and Singapore adds another layer of complexity to the case. With key figures like Lien Pang Chen and Eddie Lim at the helm, Viva Land's operations and connections merit close scrutiny in understanding the full extent of the corruption network. Following a 5-week trial, a total of 85 individuals faced sentencing on various charges related to corruption and financial crimes. Truong's central figure, Eric Chu, received a 9-year prison sentence, underscoring the breadth of individuals implicated in the scandal. The severity of the penalties reflects the gravity of the crimes committed and sends a clear message regarding the Vietnamese government's stance on corruption. The case of Truong My Lan represents a significant milestone in Vietnam's ongoing battle against corruption. The sentencing serves as a stark reminder of the far-reaching consequences of financial malfeasance and the importance of upholding transparency and accountability in both the public and private sectors. As the nation continues its efforts to combat corruption, the fallout from this case will likely reverberate for years to come, shaping the trajectory of governance and business practices in Vietnam and beyond. What are your thoughts on this unprecedented case? Do you believe the sentencing was just? Like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more insightful analyses on the latest news and developments in the Asian region.